could explain in a few words the nature of the compliance flag, the open registry, and its advantages here.
There are basically two types of registries. There's national registries, which fly national flags, and then there are open registries, which also fly flags of nations. But the primary difference between the two is on the national registry. Most countries require that the people who work on ships or vessels which are flagged under their country must be citizens of that country, and the officers of the ship must be citizens of the country. And so, but on an open registry, there is no such requirement. Our requirement in Vanuatu and other open registries is that only people who are qualified may operate at various levels, whether you are a seaman, whether you are an engineer, whether you are a captain or a first mate. You must hold internationally accepted qualifications to do that job. And if you hold that qualification, you can act on and work on a ship registered under our flag. So it's open in that we have no restrictions as to sex or race or background or nationality. It is an open registry that anyone who is qualified can, if he can get a job, if he is hired, there is no restriction.
And do we know who started this concept of open registry?
It was started in 1947 by the Liberian government. Actually, it was started by some Americans who approached the Liberian government after World War II and said that they would set up a registry for Liberia, and it became the world's largest registry. It's no longer the world's largest registry. Panama is now the largest registry, which is also an open registry.
And then, so the purpose was to make easier.
It's really commercially driven in that it's a response to primarily maritime unions, primarily in Europe, who increasingly demanded higher wages for their seamen, and because you had to have nationals on your flag ship, the cost of your seamen and your maritime employees got higher and higher, and those countries started losing business to countries outside Europe who allowed open registry. And very quickly, America has almost no ships left on its flag at all. They're gone. And
they're all under open registry.
They're all on open, owned by American, but they're on open registries. Australia has almost no ships at all. They all have lost out because commercially, for the ship owners to compete, they had to drive their costs down to be competitive. And so they all started to move to open registries. Now, there has been accusations that the open registries have a worse safety record, worse enforcement of their laws, and this is a method of owners avoiding their obligations. In fact, that is not necessarily true. You will find that there are open registries whose safety record is greater or higher or better than the national registries. There are some open registries who have a very bad safety record, a very bad enforcement record. That's true. But there's also national flags who also have equally bad records. It's not whether you're open or closed. It's really your government as to whether you're prepared to operate within the law and the requirements internationally. Vanuatu has built its reputation by complying a very high safety standard.